Another day of Age of Empires. I'm looking forward to doing some meme strats, mate. How about you? That's right. Grab yourself a cuppa because we're doing 5 meme strats with Briton. This one was so requested, probably because many of you think that there are no meme strats possible with Britons, but we're here to change that perspective. You better reflect upon what it means to pick Britons because we are going to blow your flippin' mind. Now, if you want a civilization for me to meme with, leave it in the comments below and maybe we'll get down to yo civilization. Next, in number 5, it has to be the Tati Rush. Probably the lamest of the bunch. Why am I not so impressed with the Tati Rush? It's a free range all-in archer rush that absolutely melts buildings because your ally is going for Saracens, which gives you +2 bonus against any buildings. It's okay. It's just okay. Ethiopians, in my opinion, do it better because they have the faster firing rate. And if you get to Castle Age, they really get machine gun archers going, whereas Britons just get more archers, which is cool and works out, but it's like meh in my opinion. Plus everybody knows real men go for Spanish Tati Rush because Spanish archers don't upgrade and nobody expects the Spanish Inqua archers. Inqua archers? Really? Moving on to number 0 bonus. It's a 23 pop archer rush designed by Morley Game. And now I'm just playing with you. We just pretending that we're going to go archers and then we go 2 stables all in scouts. I would love to include this one in the list, but it's just so bad because people, if they make spearmen, just counter this one flat out. There's no bloodlines for Britons. There's no transition. It's just 2 stable all in scouts. So you're going to have to create the illusion that you're going to go all in archers. That way, hopefully they'll go skirmishers or something in that nature. And just for all of the trials that I did, not very many people went all in skirms because that's just not a very standard opening. You can still win, hide your stables obviously, and then try and find an opportunity to get a table flipper moment, but all in all, it's just bad. It's just bad, and I make a lot of bad strats, and this one is bad. And it's not due to lack of trying. I mean, we tried this even with 12 pop scouts in a team game, but you can't really surprise somebody in a team game because they're automatically going to go and counter archers as well as scouts because that's just what you do. I mean, you can get some success with 12 pop scouts just in general, but that's not really a British meme. And we're looking here specifically for British memes. I will add though that if you get defeated by British scouts, the level of disrespect is on the same level as getting defeated by Spanish archers. Come on, Poop, give us some memes that do work for Britons. Well, I have the meme for you. In number 04, say no more. It's the Metaboy Fakeout. The Metaboy Fakeout works as followed. You and your ally pick some Britons and some Franks. You talk to yourselves about how you're going to go for wonderful, wonderful archers and beautiful, beautiful ponies. But instead, both you and your ally are going to be TC dropping them in the face. The hilarity that unfolds is amazing. They're like, oh, we're going to be dealing with archers and no, you're going to be dealing with villagers and TCs in your face. We're going to fight in the night. It's all right. Make it messy, make it complicated, make it confusing. And if you want, you can eventually go for those standard meta boy plays where you transition into scouts and archers after your TC drop. Or in my case, keep dropping and remind them archers will be coming one of these days. One of these days. I would show you more of this amazing game, but we have many more strategies to go over. So we're just going to jump on over to number 3. I can't say free, I'm Dutch. Free. If only I was English. Free. It's the English breakfast or the dog food sandwich for breakfast. This one works as followed. One person goes for very fast scouts, the other person goes for a TC drop, and the English individual goes for a fast castle to then drop TCs for a reduced cost, and now you can repair your TCs for reduced costs as well. So you have to slow down everybody while TCs are being dropped by the British player. A lot of fun, a lot of hilarity in this one. strong. You send over sheeps so that they have more food, and you then can go over to their base to take their farms because they don't necessarily need their farms as well as their hunt. It's weird, it's interesting, and it's all general apathy of AOE2, and you just saw none of that because we ended the game too fast. Let me show you a 2v2 variant just to give you a better idea. This might be needless to say, but this strategy is still in the alpha stages of development, but it shows a lot of potential. There's a lot of moving parts, like moving around sheep and boar and hunt and yada 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 blah 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 blah. But overall, it just makes for a very, very fun team game in which you feel like the Britons are really using all of their bonuses to the max, with the sheep that are being slung and the TCs that are being constructed for cheaper, and they're giving you some of their food later on, and it's just cool. It's just nice to be playing with general apathy. Just nice is what you could be if you go to general apathy of AOE2 and drop a sub for him. He's been working very, very hard. I know I always talk about my own goals at the end of the year, but who cares? Help out this man. He makes a lot of great content and shorts for my channel, and I just want to show some support towards him as well. We're also just stealing his strategy as well as his shorts. In other words, this man is shortless as well as stratless. Help him out. You know what also helps out? Some sheeps from your friends. In number 2, it's 24 nights in 20 minutes. That's right, with Britons you can get an extreme amount of nighters outer and just flatten your opponents. You don't really see Briton going full night because they don't get bloodline, but who cares if you have 24 of them? Wait, but Poop, why would your allies send you all of their sheep? Because who care? They're going to be TC dropping anyway, so they don't need that additional food early on that make this Briton rush so strong. All you really have to do is keep those knights cranking and then just clean up whatever mess your allies have made, and oftentimes you just get so much damage in because how can they deal with TC drop and knights at the same time? It sets off a chain GG and you're good to go. That's GG? Yeah, okay. There we go. Yep, okay. Cool. You know what's also, okay? A strategy that I haven't done for 20 years. In number 1, it's the Longbow. Not so much rush as it is full longbow play. I remember back in the day, 20 years ago, you would go for just infinite longbow men, and there wouldn't be a thing that the AI could do against you because you would obliterate their entire army before they ever got close to you. This was very popular on Black Forest for a very long period of time, but I'm showcasing it here on Arena. It's the same but different. Why Black Forest versus Arena? Because on Black Forest you can get a much easier uncontested boom. By finding 4v4s, you can just get away with it. People just like booming and they like getting into their ultimate composition. It's gross, it's disgusting, but what's more ultimate than 90 longbow men? You get the Trebs behind just to take out any buildings, and you just and they don't even touch you though. In this game, I'm basically 2v1ing as Teal is pulling all of his condos to the other side just to help blue and green stabilize. It is so gross what you can do with longbows. Just don't get overconfident because paladins still absolutely shred longbowmen, which is normally why you add helps, but memes, not dreams. Let's get it. And let's get one more bonus strat in there just for good measure. This one is called 30 Trebs in 30 minutes. Those are two completely arbitrary numbers, but they do summarize the strategy nicely. Basically, I find this one to work best on closed maps such as Black Forest or Amazon Tunnel, where all of the enemies are combined in one small area. You drop a whole bunch of castles. Maybe you drop TC just so that you can get those forward villagers out. Basically, you're just trying to go fast in by means of sling from all of your allies, dropping a whole bunch of castles as you get up to Imperial Age, then pumping out as many trebuchets as you can, getting Werewolf and killing all of the enemy's buildings as well as units with your Werewolf trebuchets. There's nothing quite as satisfying as landing some huge shots on your opponent's military with that splash damage trebuchet. Sorry, I'm getting slightly ahead of myself, but I will show an amazing shot at the the very end as like a little bonus clip. Now your allies are eventually going to be fed up with slinging your resources, and they're going to come in with pike and other things. Maybe you create some accidental longbows that you then have to delete just to keep the meme going. You know, things happen. Have fun. Enjoy it. Don't forget fletching, Bach and arrow, and bracer, as well as chemistry and ballistics. In other words, pick things up, and thanks for walking. G frickin' G. Bonus clip. No, I'm like, stop. Stop. Get the Magadi. Get the Magadi. Boom! Oh my gosh. Oh my god. How many Mangadai was that? 10 Mangadai. 3 werewolf Trebs. Boom. Oh my gosh. Is that not a satisfying shot?